That's it right there. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, where you put that?
French person in America for the World Cup, and here are some things I have found absolutely crazy about the United States.
This might honestly be the best stadium I've ever seen.
Wow, this is nice. This is good food.
I've just had one of the biggest cultural shocks since moving to America.
Tell me why I have only just found out that Americans get free refills when they go out for dinner.
Many people think they already know what America is like before they ever visit. But everything changes once they experience it for themselves. During the World Cup, thousands of international visitors got the chance to see the country with their own eyes, and many were genuinely surprised. Our first traveler had barely arrived before discovering something unexpected that instantly caught their attention. Let us see what made such a strong first impression.
We are enjoying America so much since we have arrived. It is an amazing country. Tomorrow they're taking us to a nature preserve for owls, a place called Hooters, and we're looking forward to the trip very, very much. We're very much into nature, so this is going to be exciting for us.
Less than a day after arriving, this traveler already felt completely at home. Instead of culture shock, they found themselves enjoying every moment of the experience. Then another visitor stepped into a World Cup stadium expecting something impressive, but what they saw was far beyond anything they had imagined. Watch what happened next.
This might honestly be the best stadium I've ever seen. Look at this. Oh my word. This place is incredible. The US weren't joking when they said they had the best stadiums, because this is insane. How does this stadium rank among other stadiums in the US? Let me know in the comments.
This visitor called it the best stadium they had ever seen, and that is high praise from someone who has experienced many before. But the biggest surprises were not only the famous attractions. It was the unexpected little details that no travel guide ever talks about that truly made the experience unforgettable. Here is one of those surprising moments.
They have the craziest thing here in America. So it's blazing hot outside. But look at this. I'm going to step into this establishment, and it's chilly. It's hot outside, but when you step in, it's like a winter's day.
One building felt like stepping into a completely different season, and that simple moment left a lasting impression. Sometimes it is the smallest details that completely change the way visitors see a place. But the next reaction is the one that truly changed everything, as one French traveler tried to explain his experience point by point, because even he could hardly believe what he had discovered.
I'm a French person in America for the World Cup, and here are some things I have found absolutely crazy about the United States. Number 1. There are actually nice people in America. People have been very kind to me and very helpful, and I didn't know that America had nice people. Number 2. There aren't any guns. I walk around the street and it is perfectly safe. I thought people would be dying in the street like there was a civil war. But no, I haven't seen one gun. Except I go to the shooting range and I shoot one myself and it's very fun. Number 3, there's actually good food. I would not have guessed that in a country with almost 400 million people, that there could actually be a meal that was worth trying. Who knew that outside of France that they had good food? Not me.
Friendly people, a strong sense of comfort, and great food were the three things that surprised this visitor the most. They admitted these were not the experiences they had expected before arriving. Once those first impressions changed, they began noticing even more positive moments throughout their trip. Now watch what happened next.
Americans, they say, I'm proud to be an American. For me, I'm proud to be in America. Regarde-moi ça. Look at this. No less than 20 people have stopped and said hi. I do not understand this hi. Hi, bonjour, hi. We don't have any guns in France, but if you did that in France, you would get shot. I can buy food, a shed, a tent, television.
One stranger after another greeted them with a simple hello, and that small gesture left a big impression. For many visitors, this kind of everyday friendliness felt unusual and memorable. Then they noticed something else that completely caught them by surprise and became one of the most talked about parts of their journey. Watch this next moment.
Tell me why I have only just found out that Americans get free refills when they go out for dinner. Yeah, literally go anywhere and you can get unlimited free drinks. This has never been a thing anywhere I have been in the UK, Europe. Look, I've got a lot to say about America, but this... Americans, you know exactly what you're doing with this. You get free refills. You don't have to keep paying for that. I'm genuinely flabbergasted. I couldn't believe this. I thought Americans, I thought they were all about capitalism and getting as much money as possible. This is the best thing I've heard all week. I'm insanely jealous, and I'm going to need someone from America to adopt me so that I can experience this refill thing in real life. Do I just want to go on a double date in a random American place where you can drink refills constantly? Yes, I do.
Unlimited drink refills might seem completely normal to Americans, but for many international visitors, it feels like something they have never experienced before. Then the food arrives, and every expectation they had about American meals quickly changes. What they see on the table surprises them and leaves them with a completely different impression than they ever imagined.
I flew from Scotland to Miami for the World Cup and I had to try Chick-fil-A. After trying Raising Cane's and...
We're at HEB trying some proper Texas barbecue. Have a look at this.
Wow, this is nice. This is good food. You know it's good when it just falls off the bone. Look at that. Wow. That is gorgeous. This is the biggest rib I've ever seen.
That HEB barbecue out of 10 then.
10 out of 10. Unbelievable.
One great meal was not enough to convince these visitors. Every stop brought another favorite, and the high ratings kept coming one after another. From Texas barbecue and slow-smoked classics to biscuits and gravy, a first visit to Waffle House, and even Chipotle, each meal exceeded expectations. By the end, it was clear they had discovered a side of American food they never expected. Now take a look at their reactions.
Oh! In there real. Oh! That's it right there. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, where you put that? 10.
That boy became American, didn't he? It's amazing. That's not beans on toast, buddy. No, it's better than beans on toast, that's for sure.
Wow. The chicken is a good one.
Good.
That combination is
Yeah.
so good.
I'll tell you what, that is
Mark on the ladder. That's what ever need.
Even the simplest experiences started feeling unforgettable. One visitor was so impressed by what they found that they decided it was something they had to take home with them. Watch what caught their attention and why it became one of their favorite discoveries.
What do you think you'll take away from your visit here in the United States, back to Germany?
Ranch. I love ranch. I tasted here and it's delicious. And I take 2 bottles with home, with you.
By this stage, every new discovery felt more meaningful than the last. Even a simple bottle of salad dressing became a memorable souvenir because it reminded them of an experience they never expected to have. What began as an ordinary visit had turned into a journey filled with unforgettable moments and genuine appreciation. Then the atmosphere shifted as a room full of complete strangers came together like lifelong friends singing and celebrating as one. For that moment, everyone felt connected and no one felt like an outsider. Yet some of the most powerful memories did not come from loud celebrations. They came from the quiet moments that spoke louder than words. Watch what happened next.
One of the biggest cultural shocks since moving to America. So I'm sitting outside listening to the football. I'm not inside watching it, but I'm listening to it and having a glass of wine at the same time. And the USA just scored. Congrats to them. But we expected to hear a massive uproar from the neighbours, cheering, shouting. There was nothing. Literally not a peep from anyone anywhere. And if that was in the UK and England scored, for miles you would be able to hear so much shouting and cheering. It's unreal. My husband even came outside like this and he was expecting to hear it as well, and there was literally nothing.
They arrived expecting non-stop noise and crowded streets, but instead found peaceful neighborhoods that completely changed their expectations. Sometimes the biggest surprise is what never happens at all. As the journey came to an end, one traveler summed up the entire experience in a way that captured everything they had discovered. Stay until the end to hear their unforgettable final thoughts.
Love this. America is so amazing because you can have waffles.
I love it here.
At 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning. America, I apologize to you.
They arrived expecting one kind of experience, but left with a completely different perspective. They expected busy crowds, but discovered peaceful places. They expected distance, but found genuine kindness and warm hospitality. By the end of their journey, they realized that the true character of a country is best understood through the people they meet and the experiences they live, rather than the assumptions they had before they arrived.